Hey guys, I'm Tails,
I'm Triforce.
I'm Kaidos.
And I'm Duck.
and together we're the Quack Ups, trying to bring you some entertainment with some fun commentary. We are going to be watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Kaidos and Triforce have not seen Dragon Ball at all, so Duck and I thought it would be fun to introduce them to DBZA. Go to the link in the description to find our Patreon, which will have the full reaction to this video for free. Then come back here for the discussion. But if you subscribe, you will gain access to bloopers and extra content. Also, join our Discord so you can chat with us and quack up with us. Anyway, let's begin. So guys, this is the first episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Triforce and Kaidos, what do you think? Who do you think we're going to meet in this one that you've heard of, actually?
I've heard of Goku, and that's about it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty bad about knowledge on DBZ, so I'm just excited. I've heard good things, so I'm gonna roll with that.
I also think Goku will be in it. Also, isn't there like a purple cat person? They're in it. Should be good.
You sound confident. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't think there's a purple cat person.
That sounds like maybe a highly updated Dragon Ball series.
I'm actually interested to see if we meet this purple cat. So
Yeah.
well, let's get into it. I think. Oh man, I forgot how good this is.
Yeah, I did too.
That was pretty funny.
Definitely not what I expected.
It's I have to say this because wow, are these jokes a little outdated? But
MySpace.
but it does get exponentially better as the episodes go on.
It does.
Wait a minute, that was bad. That was really good. That was fantastic.
This isn't bad. I think it's still funny, but like if you're thinking to yourself like, this is okay, it gets way better.
It kind of reminds me of like ASDF movie, but it keeps going with the exact same. Oh,
perfect. We found the next thing.
We gotta react something.
Yeah. They're one-off skits, but they've got a very similar style, in my opinion.
That's fair.
I loved his drink changing constantly.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, it's like
now it's beer.
Kaidos was unusually quiet. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I'm normally talking all the time.
I know, it's so weird.
I thought it'd like be a lot more serious because most animes I've like seen have been like not funny. I don't. Yeah.
Well,
They're usually played pretty straight. Yeah.
That's fair. The original series, Dragon Ball Z, it's pretty much like that as well. It's not. It has its humor, but it does take itself pretty seriously. So I can understand why you would think that.
Was there any joke that you found particularly funny, Kaidos?
Not that I can remember, but all the jokes are amazing.
it's okay.
The
There's
comedic timing is the best part. Like they're so jokes, but the way that they're done is very good.
Agreed.
I do have to say, like,
One
the jokes get way more memorable the more we go on.
That's true.
What?
Nappa.
Oh,
Nappa is one of the funniest characters in the entire series. So just keep that in mind for later.
so
You
I
hit
mean,
your head as a child, didn't you?
And,
what?
just
What?
to give you guys a little bit of backstory, just because I'm sure you don't know. Dragon Ball, the series that came out before Dragon Ball Z, introduced all the characters and backstories for pretty much everyone. But when they mentioned, like, just because we found you in the woods, that really did happen. Goku grew up essentially by himself in the woods. Also Piccolo, how they mentioned, like, I know you want to kill me and stuff. They are enemies at the end of Dragon Ball. So that's like some backstory that you don't. It's
I
not
love
really a
how it
spoiler.
immediately gets brushed off.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened in the actual show too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. So they just made a joke out of it instead of
Yeah.
playing it straight. That's good.
I think in the anime they're
So-
like, oh, this guy's stronger than you and I together. It's like, well, we should fight together. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty good.
Wait,
Are you guys?
higher power level than me, and then he just flies off.
do you guys have any like questions? Anything not make sense or anything?
Not really. Honestly, I didn't have as hard of a time following as along as I thought. Like, there was a couple of jokes that I definitely would have actually found funnier if I knew, but not knowing didn't make it worse, and I can't remember any off the top of my head, at any rate.
That's fair. There are probably going to be some things that do fly over your head just because you haven't seen it, because they don't spend a lot of time like going over the story. They kind of assume that you already do know what's going on.
They're kind of making jokes playing off your memory of it, huh? Because you know that this is supposed to happen in a
Right,
specific order,
exactly.
and when you see it happen in a different way, that can make you laugh.
Exactly. So
And you know, like any
But-
good show, jokes should be funny even out of context, just because they're executed so well, and they were. So I'm looking forward to more.
yeah, I
Exactly.
agree.
I enjoyed it.
We're gonna try and do one of these a week, at least. So hopefully you guys are ready for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
For
ready.
sure.
They're coming in hot and
Uh,
heavy.
Ooh.
And eventually we'll get into like the movies. I can't decide if we should do the movies in order, because there's kind of like an order, like
Right.
from when
Like
they were
in the middle of the
released.
show, you'd watch this one movie.
Right, exactly. They're not canon, so you don't have to watch them. It wouldn't make a difference.
But they're so funny.
But they do fit in. Like if you watched the first movie right now, it wouldn't make as much sense if you watched it later.
Well, okay, so you watch it when all the events that happened before the movie, but
Right,
don't act as if
exactly.
the movie's going to carry over to the next thing that we watch.
Exactly.
Okay, I can do that, and that'll be
We'll
a
do
really
that
good
eventually.
experience. If they're all this good or better, a movie
Oh, yeah,
would be
it
incredible.
Only gets better. It only gets
Because
better.
I'm
I
imagining
promise.
with a movie, they take that opportunity and they build on the same joke a little bit more,
Yes,
which you can't
they
do
do
with
have
a short.
they have a lot of recurring jokes, and you'll eventually get to
Get to
you'll
know
catch
them by
on
heart.
quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was pretty successful, and I can't wait for next week.
Me either.
One joke I really liked was the are you here for the Dragon Balls? Dragon what?
The
Dragon
Dragons what?
Yeah.
That's true. That's a pretty good one. They do a lot of that.
And then I
man.
like how when he answers, he stutters a little bit, like he knows what he meant.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. I don't know if it's a spoiler so much, but you will get to learn that Goku's kind of dumb. in
Oh, I
this
can tell.
series.
Very much
They
so.
they saddled him with the most blank expression in every scene they could.
Yeah, but it's good. It's fun. It's worth it. And yeah, hopefully everyone else out there watching had a good time as well. Anything you'd like to add to the watching viewers?
We
Not
love
really.
you.
Hi.
Tails, Kaidos? Bye.
Wow, you guys are the worst.
Yeah, let's just all talk over
We're
each other.
so
I'm
good
sure
at-
this is fine.
We're gonna get into the groove as we go.
Well, if you enjoyed this, make sure that you let us know.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah, we'd love to hear.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Especially if you've watched what's on the Patreon, let us know what you thought. Because I definitely want to do more of this, and hearing what we could do better from you guys would be the best way to grow.
Exactly. That's more like what I was expecting you guys to say.
Go for it, Tails.
Oh, well, just I don't know, just leave a comment, just, if you want to join the discussion in the comments or even in our Discord, that'd be great.
Give us big numbers. Make the happy brain chemical.
Yeah, we'll be back next time for episode 2.
And as always, I agree.
Yay, he said the thing.